Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary for Assassination Classroom. This time we will be covering episode 6. So previously we had the plot starting to roll and just started to get going with the animosity of the student leader board or the director or the, I don't know what the word for that is, the leader of the school and their animosity towards the class E, the end class. And that's kind of where we left off. So, without further ado, episode 6. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, maybe a slight desync there. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. That's silly. That is interesting that the Koro-sensei is actually like powering up. That is interesting. That's really interesting. Koro-sensei is just becoming more powerful. I wonder why exactly. That is not exactly a good news for the students, but, or rather, I suppose it is in a weird way good news, but also bad news because it makes the assassination more difficult. That is quite the thing there. Quite an interesting little conundrum. Hmm. It really is leaning on so much for the juxtaposition between the school stuff and the assassination. It's pretty effective. I'll try to not pause if I don't need to, so. Good luck killing me tomorrow. That's silly. Ah. That's ominous. Rubik's Cube? Right now I'm trying not to make sound with this Rubik's Cube, but yes. Peculiar. Mm. Mm. Ruling by fear, I see. Not exactly benevolent. That took far longer than I expected. Trying to be quiet is not hard, makes this a bit difficult. Oh. Interesting weakness. Peculiar. Man, that's pretty interesting. 3, 2, 1, pause. God damn that color shift. Just shifting the palette there immediately to darker color, just color scheme. Just like draining the life out of that scene. Subtle, effective, very cool. God, once again, I do want to compliment that the show has an amazing use of colors to give more of a or reinforce the scenes and their driving mood quite a bit. And it's really effective. It's really so good at that. And of course, like, not to neglect the sound design, of course, that just basically blanking out all of the sounds in that scene there, or disregard, or only having the footsteps echo there. Very good, very good. I quite liked that. We shall continue. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Hmm. The plot thickens. That's silly. Alright. Menacing. Gosh, that's some really good menace over there. Real nice. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, that music's pretty freaking good. That's a tornado. That's pretty badass. That's cool. Well, well, well. Interesting. Well, that is an interesting visual to use for a math exam. These are some wild visuals. I love it. That's so wild. Pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. The visual design, my goodness. Just, it isn't exactly revolutionary to represent difficult problems and tests as metaphorical battles in the person's mind, but the way that the visuals were like presented there, and the way that tackling difficult questions was presented as a, like, just preparing a meal like with a knife, that's, I love it. That was really creative. That's just, the visual design of the show is once again just peering through the veil and just being very, very good. Just like outstanding and unique. What it's like I said, it's not like exactly revolutionary, but goddamn, it's really freaking cool. I really like it. 3, 2, 1, go. God, that those visuals are insane. The intensity is amazing. Impressive. Oh, that's cool. I love the taunting. Kanakun is pretty amusing. That's nice. That's very nice. On to the outro. Well, that was a rather interesting episode. Once again, focusing on the central conflict of the school board against the class of E end class. So that is an interesting conflict how it is specifically represented there, with some rather interesting parallels to just like certain ideas of zero sum gain, where you have to put others down to raise others up. And yeah, that kind of doctrine is rather destructive to society, but there's certain truths behind that, and it's of course easier to rule with fear and stuff, and that does make sense, even if it is openly malicious. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Of course, just the fact that Kuro-sensei is powering up. That's an interesting thing to note there. I wonder why exactly. But it also makes it very clear that what kind of midway goal the show will have in the future. And that is something that I specifically quite appreciate. I don't exactly know where that all will pan out and how this all will play out. However, I do really like it. So I'm really excited to see like what exactly, because that was the midterm, so there's like half a year left for the end of their term tests. So it's going to be interesting to see where exactly everything will end up and how it will all play out, and whether they're like, obviously there's going to be something more here. I just wonder what exactly that will be, and what the point of teaching the end class will exactly be, because there's definitely something. They might be still preparing for like another bigger threat, or it might be something very wildly different. But that will be just something that I will have to wait and see. So I'm looking forward to that very excitedly. But for now, I thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thank you all very much.